Hey, Remar nurses, have you studied for NCLEX today? We are in the middle of our 30-day NCLEX challenge. This is actually day number 27. Yes, and if you have been following along on your study calendar with me, then today was so good. It was a rest day. And so I just wanted to come on here, not to tell you to do any work, but to tell you that on the rest days, as we are getting closer and closer to our testing, it is time for us to look at our relationships around us and the people who have been nurturing us and the people we have been having to tell, I'm studying, I can't do this with you right now, let's do it later. On the rest days, let's focus. Let's focus and give back to those relationships. So if you are married, look at your spouse and tell them that you love them. Say to them, I am not studying. It is a rest day. All right. I need to spend some time with you. Let's watch Netflix. Let's watch the basketball game. Let's go for a walk. Mark and I had a fantastic walk today. And also on the rest days, we need to be doing that, Remar nurses. We have to have balance in our life. This exam can be so overwhelming. It can be so consuming that that we forget to nurture those people who've been nurturing us. All right. And we don't want to do that. So today for rest days, make sure that you're giving back to those around you. If you need to have difficult conversations with family members, the rest days are the best days to do that. They are, because then you're able to clear the air. You're able to say, hey, I've been meaning to tell you this. I love you. Let's work it out. Jordy, I like that, Jordan. I spent the day with my kids. Tiffany, my daughter, and I are watching Polar Express tonight. Yes, I like that. That's what I'm talking about. The rest days are going to set you up for being able to have endurance when the topics and the studying gets hard. When the topics and the studying gets hard. All right. So I just wanted to come on here. We have a lot going on. Tomorrow is actually another rest day. So if you want to plan something special for your family tonight, guess what? Tomorrow you can do it. All right. And we need to have it done by tomorrow. Okay. I'm giving you one more time. All right. One more time tomorrow to rest, because we get into week number 5 next week, and we have a lot to review then, and we have a lot to make sure that we're memorizing from the Quick Facts book, and a lot of the themes that I go over on the videos is I want you guys to be caught up to me if you've been doing it from day one. All right. So I just wanted to hop on here and say thank you. I don't have any questions. It's rest night tonight. Okay. It's rest night. So we are claiming that by faith, we are going to finish the entire virtual trainer program. We're going to have our NCLEX date ready, and we're going to go in there confident, okay? And getting rid of the distractions. So yes. All right. Let me see. I'll take just 1 or 2 questions. All right. 1 or 2 questions tonight before I close. Jeanette says, what is the disadvantage of NCLEX burnout? What NCLEX burnout? What does that mean? Okay, so if you're constantly studying for NCLEX, all right, if you're studying every day for NCLEX, 2 things are going to happen. Okay, one is you're not going to be able to measure progress in the same way. All right, because it's just like if you're constantly running. If you're constantly running, you never take a break, then you really do not know, hey, am I getting any benefit from this exercise, or am I just wasting my time? And I'll tell you, you're wasting your time, because your brain can only hold so much before it needs a rest. All right. Just like anything else. All right. The second thing I think that it will do by studying all the time, it is going to increase your anxiety. It is going to increase your anxiety because you won't have taken a break. Okay. Your other areas of your life may be falling apart. All right. And you're not going to know what to do with yourself when you're not studying. And so you're going to feel so insecure every time you're not studying if you haven't built in rest days. The truth is, you don't always have to be studying in order to be learning. Some of us, when we get new information, we really need to digest and just sit with that information. All right. We don't need to be piling on new concepts over new concepts, because the truth of the matter is you may not even remember what you studied 5 minutes ago. Am I the only person that happens to? When I learn something new, I have to stop and meditate on that thing, right? You have to stop and really think like, I did not know that I didn't have to check a blood sugar with diabetes insipidus. I didn't know that in school. Let me sit on that thing. All right. And so there is no benefit to you if you are constantly studying 7 days a week. All right. You need to rest. All right. Next one. How many hours a day should we be studying? Okay. How many hours a day should we be studying? I say no more than 3 hours a day. No more than 3 hours a day. And you don't all have to do it in one sitting. You can break it up. And I think that will be more manageable to most people. Okay. Yeah. So it's me. It's me. Okay. I keep forgetting everything I'm reading in the VT. What do I do? Okay. Um, so there may be some things. Maybe you are not a reader learner. Maybe you're an audio learner. Okay. Maybe you're a writer. And so if you feel like you're reading it and it's not sticking, then try saying it out loud, or try writing it down. Okay. Make flashcards of small things. Also, don't try to read everything at one time. I have you studying 10 pages in the Quick Facts book, but if 10 pages is too much, break it down to 3 and see if your retention is better. All right. See if your retention is better. So that's just my advice. For me, I am not that great of a reader. I was just telling somebody that sometimes if I'm reading a very long paragraph, I actually read it backwards. I read it from the end and to the beginning. And for me, I find more details when I do it that way. Like, so sometimes if I read the Bible, I'll sometimes read the story backwards if I'm familiar with it, and I'll find I catch more things that way. All right. Also, I like that. Is it Camly? Have someone quiz you off the Quick Facts book. All right. Yes. I get sleepy when I study. What can help me? All right. Study first thing in the morning when you first wake up, because then you're naturally not tired. If you study at the end of the day, you're going to get sleepy. All right. Also, don't study after you've eaten a big meal. If anything, study while you're hungry, because then you'll be more alert. Your body's going to be searching for food, right? Your body's going to be like, what am I eating? I need to pay attention. And so that's fine. That's what I'll say. 5-hour energy drinks. Coffee helps. All right. So you guys have different things. Can we use the program to prepare for T's? Great job. Great question. I mean, I actually have a Quick Facts for T's. So just like I have one for NCLEX, if you go to remarnurse.com, you can get my Quick Facts for T's. You can get the virtual trainer for T's because it has the nursing fundamentals section in there. And so that will be very helpful for the science portion of the T's if you want to. I like that. Tamara says, don't study in bed. Don't study in bed. That's a good one. All right. What is the longest period of NCLEX studying? 6 weeks or 8 weeks? It's up to the person. You can study for NCLEX as long as you want to. My program is a 6-week program. If you add 2 weeks of questions after the program, then that would make it an 8-week program if you wanted to do it that way. But really, Jeanette, you can make it as long or as short as you want it to be. Okay. Okay. Peppermints help you to remember. Cool. All right. We are doing the 30-day NCLEX challenge. So we just have a few more days of studying together, but the whole thing is just for us to build a habit of watching the videos, filling out our workbook, answering questions, watching the videos. And this is my program, right? You watch my videos, you fill out your workbook, you answer the questions, okay? And you follow the calendar that I have in the virtual trainer, and you will have success. You will have success. And what success means to me is having the knowledge to pass the license exam. That's the definition of success. Having the knowledge, okay, to pass the license exam. And you guys know, with God, it's possible. With God, it is possible for you to do that. All right, guys. So yes, you can do it. You can do it. And Mark and we will definitely keep everybody in our prayers. Congratulations to those of you who are testing soon. It's a big step. Being able to sit down and take your NCLEX is a huge step. And so I'm just proud of you for even making that accomplishment. Okay. So I will see you guys later. Tomorrow is a rest day, another rest day. I will come back on with some motivation. Also, we'll be looking at what we will actually be studying, for week number 5, guys. So have a good night. And remember, guys, with God, it is possible, and you can, you will, and you must pass NCLEX. Take care.
That's right. The blood sugar drops. And so, just like with our diabetic patients, the pregnant mom will feel nauseated. She will feel weak. She will feel sick. So, what do you think we tell pregnant moms who have a low blood sugar? What do we tell them to do? Pregnant moms who have morning sickness, result of a low blood sugar, we tell them to eat dry carbohydrates. That's right. Just like our diabetic patients, we tell them to go ahead and eat dry carbohydrates. Also, to sit up after meals. When it comes to backache, it is such a common concern for pregnant moms. We tell them to use good posture and avoid spine curving. We tell them not to curve their spine inward. Also, they should use the pelvic rocking technique. Number 3 is leg cramps.